It's the semi-finals in Rome, and we have two hard-hitting women. It is Aryna Sabalenka versus Danielle Collins. This is the preview. Let's go through it. And you know the score. Before we go anywhere, please hit a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. But let's kick this one off with none other than Danielle Collins. That's right, the lady who's on a retirement tour this year, but in the best form of her career, it would seem. And she absolutely destroyed Victoria Azarenka 6-4, 6-3 in Rome. And despite the scoreline and the hard-hitting matchup, I thought Collins played so well in this match. And she just had Azarenka failing to even run for some stuff, even some that she was trying to get to. It just wasn't possible. Collins's power is so prolific. Even on these slower surfaces, it still translates, which is brilliant. She was hitting so many forehand winners today that I was just super impressed with her. Well done, Danielle Collins. The run continues, and as it says here, the last few months have been a valuable lesson. It doesn't matter how much time you have left on tour. All that matters is you make that time count. Her third WTA 1000 semi-final, her third semi-final of this year, and 19-1 since playing at Indian Wells. And what an incredible run she's having. This is just putting it into perspective so you can see it on the screen. All those green ticks and only one loss in the last 20 matches. That is impressive. And the only loss she's had is against her next opponent. So is she after revenge? Well, let's just go through another stat before we get into that. And this one's saying Danielle Collins is the fourth player to make the semi-finals on both surfaces, clay and hardcourt, in WTA 1000 events during the same season after turning 30, along with Serena Williams, Li Na, and Svetlana Kuznetsova. What a victory. Wow. I mean, she's in great company there. And Danielle Collins, I just don't want this fairy tale to end, to be honest. I wanted to see us win something massive this year. Could Rome be a big one for her? Or is there going to be something even more? We still got the US Open at the end of the year to come. Could that be her one? And this good tweet that was put out says, Danielle Collins blows a kiss as she reaches her third WTA 1000 semi-final in Rome, completely uninhibited, totally herself. Yes, I love it. And she doesn't change herself for anyone. I even think that she doesn't get distracted by her opponent, hardly ever. She just plays her game, and when her game's going well, there's hardly anybody that can stop her, as you can see her record in the last 20 matches. But one lady who has stopped her is Aryna Sabalenka. And Aryna Sabalenka got through Jelena Ostapenko, and what a fire-packed match this was. I mean, both of these ladies can pack a punch. Both of them hit hard. But Sabalenka is on another level right now. And I thought she dealt with Ostapenko very well, because Ostapenko in that second set started to come back and started to play some brilliant tennis and really started hitting the winners. But Sabalenka had an answer for everything, and she brought out drop shots. She brought out backhand sort of half volley drives. There was all sorts of shots. She was even hitting balls that were behind her because they're flying so fast because of Ostapenko's pace on her ball. She was just doing everything. Her movement's still looking really good on the court. I think it's really promising right now for Aryna Sabalenka, and she looks happy. And when she's happy, you know you're going to get a good performance from Sabalenka. Like it says here, Aryna is rounding into a pretty terrifying form ahead of Roland Garros, second Rome semi-final, fourth semi-final of this year, and 9 out of the last 10 matches won on clay. Power and focus for Aryna. Well, and she nearly won that 10th one as well, but it was just pipped at the post, wasn't it? And she was asked after this match against Ostapenko this evening, as a little gift, a gelato? Will you have it? And Aryna said, I've been dreaming for gelato for I don't know how many days. Really think this is the day to go for it. Yeah, well, she is very funny. I love all of her interviews. I think that they're always there's an element of gold in all of them, and she just has one of those nice personalities that always comes through well on a mic. She definitely is a hard hitter as well. And look at this. Aryna Sabalenka has hit more winners than any other woman at clay court events this season. 408. Wow. Saba power. And look at that. You watch her roar there. And another statistic with Sabalenka joining Iga Swiatek and Coco Gauff. It's the first time the WTA's top 3 players have reached the semi-final at the same WTA event since Roland Garros 2013. Wow. Excluding the WTA Tour Finals. I mean, you can see them there from the WTA Tour Finals. Iga in the red. That was that she famously wore, that was different to everyone else and proved to be the difference, I think, at the end of the day. Well, let's have a look quickly at the head-to-head between these two. It is 5-0 in favour of Aryna Sabalenka. And that shocks me a little bit because Collins is a really tough player to get past. Let's see how she got past her. Obviously, we know the latest one. That was in Madrid not too long ago. And it was in 3 sets. Very close match. The one before that, 3 sets at the US Open. And that was pretty close too. And we go back before that, it was straight sets for Saba. Another straight sets in Wuhan. And then back to 2018. I think these ones, we can't really look too much into it. But I'm interested to see their last 2 matches, especially the latest one. Is a 3-setter. So how is that going to affect my prediction? Well, let's get stuck into it, shall we? Here we go. Right, I think this is going to be a very hotly contested matchup. Based upon what I saw today from both players, I would say Sabalenka looked more impressive. Just because of I wouldn't say Azarenka's a bad level of opposition, but I think that Ostapenko, the way she was playing, she had that level where she could beat a lot of players today, and Sabalenka shut her down, and it could be a similar thing. I think the only thing with Danielle Collins is she has a little bit of a better temperament on the court. She's able to control her emotions a lot more, and that's where you see her picking up the sets against people like Sabalenka. And I do think she will pick up a set as well. But I think that that's where I'm going to leave it. And I think it's going to be the same as the last 2 matches. And I think Aryna Sabalenka is going to get past Danielle Collins in 3 sets. But that's my prediction. Tell me your prediction in that comment section below. I want to hear, who do you have winning this one? Is this as easy to pick as the other semi-final? Well, we don't know how they're going to go. I went Iga in straight sets on the other one. This one I think is slightly tougher to call, to be honest. Who knows? Maybe Collins gets her revenge. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But if you haven't already, please smash a like on this video and subscribe, and we'll catch you over the next few days for more Rome Masters action.